In verse number 4, it say, 24 thrones surrounded him, and 24 elders sat on them. They were all clothed in white and had gold crowns on their heads. So here we see in heaven, God got elders too. So for all the people that won't pick on us having elders up in the church, all we doing is what heaven doing. So we see that these elders are held to high esteem. Even though they're not above God, they all sitting down with crowns on. So they all of some importance. So like we read Sunday in verse 5, one of the elders actually spoke to the man and said, don't weep, because there's somebody up here who can break the scrolls. So I want to speak to my elders right now. Y'all gonna have to be spiritual. And y'all are important. There are elders in heaven who sit around the throne, 24 of them. So this is a shout out to all my elders. If you praying and doing everything you supposed to be doing, don't think because you may not be up here or because we not passing out lifetime achievement awards, God not gonna honor you. He not gonna love you no less than what he loves somebody standing up here. Elders are an important part of God's house because they have elders in heaven around Jesus' throne with gold crowns on their heads. It came flashes of lightning and the rumble of thunder. In the front of the throne were seven torches with burning flames. This is the sevenfold spirit of God. So imagine how vast God's spirit got to be. They tried to do experiments on like one spirit just to see how vast it was. And they say one spirit of a person could be as vast as the universe. So see, we got seven spirits. That's the sevenfold spirit of God. So imagine how vast God's spirit is. And God is a spiritual being. So imagine how much strength God got to have sitting up there on that throne. Imagine how beautiful they had to see them sevenfold spirits of God and still see him sitting on that throne like that with all that beautiful stuff going on. But like I said, the only way you would be able to see this, understand this, or try to picture it in any type of way is in the what? In the spirit. Verse 6. In the front of the throne was a shining sea of glass, sparkling like crystal. In the center and around the throne were four living beings, each covered with eyes, front and back. So we see that with all this, how beautiful the throne is, it top it off. Now keep in mind, we sit in the spirit. This ain't physical eyes. He said, in front of the throne was a shining sea of glass, sparkling like crystal. Can you imagine how beautiful that is? I don't think that that's even blue. That got to be some color that we ain't never even heard of. Now, we just seen beautiful waters on beaches. We just seen beautiful water on TV. And even that water, as beautiful as it is, it could be blue or green. It still got blemish in it because it got dirt at the bottom. Every now and then, something rise up in it. But imagine God with your spiritual eyes on that throne with all that stuff around him and that in front of him with no blemishes. So you mean to tell me God is at a place where a flow in front of him is so beautiful and pure, is no blemishes. On top of the spiritual entities walking around it. Because keep in mind, he got them angels around him, he got them beasts around him, they got all them eyes on it, but it never said that they leave no streak marks or nothing like that. Everything God do and created is beautiful, right? It said in the center and around the throne were four living beings, each covered with eyes, front and back. Now I don't know what God was thinking whenever he made that, but I don't want to see this until I get to heaven. Because if he showed me this now, y'all gonna have to drag me out the back crying all over myself because it's probably scared the mess out of me.